Hello and welcome Slashers, now Crypt here, and welcome back to my channel. Now for today's video, I will be reviewing the Child's Play OST. That is right, the soundtrack that just came out. So with that said, let's get into it. For this video, I'll be picking out my favorites, showing little snippets of each one, and talking about why I like them. I'm not going to show the full soundtrack because, I don't want to deal with any major copyright claims, and overall I think I should just listen to it yourself. So I'll leave a link to the soundtrack below. Go give the soundtrack a listen, it really deserves it. But let's get into this video. Let's start off with the main theme of Child's Play. Now, the theme of Child's Play, in my opinion, is probably one of the best themes in the franchise. I would have to say it's probably my top 3 because it's just that good. It's a good sound. The way the theme sounds, it's good. It's something we haven't heard in the franchise, and it's overall, it sounds amazing. I just really love this main theme, and if I'm not mistaken, Bear, who did this soundtrack, played with, I think he did the soundtrack with, child instruments, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So I think that's really interesting that they did that, and it actually adds more to the soundtrack, and it actually sounds really creepy in the process. In this theme, it's epic, and it's intense, and it feels like it belongs in a Chucky movie, so I love it. So overall, this main theme is badass. There's also one that's pretty much, let's see, it also has Buddy singing at the end, which is pretty interesting that they did that. Pretty interesting indeed.
You are my buddy until the end. More than a buddy, you're my best friend.
And another thing interesting to note is the birth of Chucky is sort of a shorter version of the theme. And it's kind of a reference, like a nod to Bride, Seed, Curse, and Cult to Chucky, I guess you can say, because of the title alone. I like it overall. Next, I will be talking about the track In the Basement. In the Basement kind of starts off ominous, and it kind of gets intense further near the end, and actually listening to the end of it, it's there's very strong Child's Play 3 vibes, and Child's Play 3 has a pretty awesome theme, and this track has a really nice, Child's Play 3 vibe to it, and I really love it. But next, let's talk about Chucky's Trap. Chucky's Trap is some Final Showdown music, and man, is it epic. I really like how this track plays, and it's such, like I said, it's epic, and that's the most I can say about it, because it's just so awesome, and I really like it. Holy shit, guys, if I wanted to prepare for a fight, I would play this fucking music, train as hard as possible, then I guarantee you guys I'd be ready to fight. It's that intense, it's that epic, it's an amazing track. But next, we have Zedmark Massacre to talk about. this is pretty amazing music to go with a massacre, and Convergence as Zenmark sounds pretty dope too, as I think that's like a lead up, sort of. It overall sounds pretty amazing. Next, we have Taking Down the Lights to talk about. Now, Taking Down the Lights has an intense feel, and I love the playfulness gone wrong vibes that it has, if you guys know what I'm talking about. It sounds amazing, and I overall really love it. It sounds pretty awesome. Now that we're done talking about my favorites, I have a few tracks I want to consider that I find pretty interesting, that I feel like deserves a mention and for me to talk about a little more. So with that said, let's get into it. First one we're going to be talking about is the Buddy theme.
You are my buddy until the end. More than a buddy, you're my best friend.
Now, Buddy gets his own theme, and it's very nice and catchy, but in my opinion, it will never beat the Good Guys theme. Because for me, the Good Guys theme really sticks with you, but the Buddy theme is really nice and catchy. And Mark Hamill does an amazing job hamming it up, singing and stuff. I think it sounds amazing. I never really knew that Mark Hamill was really a singer either, but he does pretty amazing in that regard. But next we have Friends Until the End. Now, something tells me that Friends Till the End will have a sad scene to go with it, because it has a little bit of sad vibes. Plus, if you listen close, there are elements from the main theme in there, but in a much more calm tone, if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's a nice track, but let's move on to the Caswin theme. Pretty much it's just like the Buddy theme, but for the Caswin Company. Some things are different about it, like the sound to it, but it's pretty much just the Buddy theme, but for Caswin, pretty much. Overall, a great OST that I would go as far as to put on my top 3 favorite OSTs from the Chucky franchise. I hope you're doing a re-ranking of the Chucky movie OSTs, as well as a re-ranking of the Chucky movies once the remake comes out, so keep an eye out for that. Next, me and Raz are gonna watch this little video right here talking about the technology and the new Child's Play movie. So with that said, let's get into it.
Buddy can connect to and control all of your Caslin products and smart home devices. Introducing your new best friend.
Oh shit, new angles. Your interactive
The
buddy.
message of technology is evil is really relevant.
They're one of the most talked about topics in technology.
Devices are listening.
More and more accidents are being caused by AI-trusted devices.
Now my phone is talking to me now. Appliances go on and off. It's terrifying.
A series of accidents involving self-driving cars.
Killing a family of 5.
In 2019,
Oh shit.
Chucky has more ways to kill you.
He's not really evil in the beginning. You see him become evil throughout the story. Chucky, he evolves more and more, but not in a good way.
Okay, so we get a little bit more about him, controlling stuff, like, let's see. We get this new shot, we haven't seen this one yet, this new shot of the buddy dolls inside the box. We haven't gotten that look yet, but you know. Okay, so pretty much it's just talking about how, you know, the powerful the AI is, how it can control different things, I guess you could say. And they say he has more ways to kill his victims in this, so I mean that's interesting. I think we already knew that though, but it's still, you know, it's still cool that to go on this length. But if you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. Definitely subscribe to become a slasher. All social media links and my merch down in the description below. And don't forget, guys, to keep on slashing.
I'm slaying these bitches, rolling with Tiffany. And after that, I'm breaking your bed in until it's rickety. Everybody's laughing and thinking that my abilities are limited. Diminutive size is hurting efficiency. But it isn't further from the truth. I hide in plain sight things I couldn't do if you and me were the same height.